Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido here with part 2 of Pokemon Team, the Pokemon Team. So, not a whole lot to say here, honestly. Getting close to evolving these first two, which will be nice. I don't remember what their evolved forms do, but it should be an improvement. Anyway, yeah, still don't want to step to the Shield Scion just yet. Thinking Meridia is probably my best play, although I need to avoid the Chili with such low health, and yeah, what's it called? Soldier Scion? I don't. The higher health is an issue. This lot is probably. Yeah, I do love Meridia. This shouldn't be too bad. Never been clear why some missions start with like 3 Vex spawns and some are 4 or whatever, even when they're, you know, 2 objective difficulty. But anyway, let's just, whatever. I know I'm supposed to reset at some point to make sure evolutions happen, but I don't know if I need to do it in the same mission where they're going to evolve or what, so let's see if I can remember. Anyway, this one, Spring Seeds can fuck off, really. Can I do anything useful with this lot? Don't really have much. Shame I can't flip dudes. Might just have to punch this thing. And have probably Spring Seed, because I simply cannot afford to have too many Vec on the field. Or could kill the Temper, actually, since Spring Seeds are incompetent. I really don't want to give all the XP to Mew, though. But I can't afford to fuck around too much. Ooh, this one's a problem. Ooh, there we go. Ah, there we don't go. Fucking piece of shit, Chili. Ruining a perfectly good plan. Alright, but the Spring Seed doesn't matter, so I could just, have Mew tag the Chili. Dratini finishes it off, and then Abra just punches this asshole into the ocean. As one does. And the Spring Seed can, you know, do Spring Seed things. Nobody cares about it. Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Alpha Chomper. Good, good. Have to remember to reset before the end of the battle, just in case it matters. Good. Probably gotta kill that one with you, I guess. Oh, actually, I could bash one into Mew and get XP. Well, I don't really want to fuck with that, but... Ooh, that one's easy meat. And that one's not. Alright, So these two don't really matter, but I guess Dratini can pick up this one. Alright, let's just reset the turn to make sure all goes well. I don't know the exact mechanics of that. And we can punch this one aside, since... And we may as well finish it off, since no one else is going to have time to do anything. I'm not seeing the evolution message on Dratini. That's annoying, but I can try resetting next mission again. It should be leveled. Anyway, so, oh, we got confusion, which is cool. And, oh my. And it can do it through obstacles, both of them? Shit, that's the good shit. And I still have a free cryo launcher. Thank you, Delibird. Alright, well, one's better than none. This looks annoying. But... since I won't be able to get all three of these, I should probably start with this. I hate securing specimens, though. Oh, these kind of stuck. At least I can flip things now. Alright, so Kinesis can just... Yeah, through obstacles doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, that is pretty baller. I mean, single target, but it's whatever. Can I don't know. It does feel like I should do something to mitigate the... I'll probably block one. I might just kill the stupid mushroom because they really are quite inconvenient. And as long as these stupid things don't cause me too much grief, they will be allowed to live. Oh, fuck me! Okay, I don't care, but the blobber dies. The blobber fucking dies. Even if that gives me a few too many Vec next turn, whatever. Blobbers may not exist in my world. I'm drawing the line there. Oh hey, that's actually convenient for keeping them alive, I guess. Man, those spring seeds don't really, like, buildings, do they? Okay, so the Beanstalker's gotta go somewhere else. I think Cadaver can just make him do that. This one needs to reconsider. Actually, I could just have Mew shield that building, but... if I just confusion this guy. Awkward as this all is, maybe I should kill more enemies, but... problem is you never know which enemies are gonna need to die on the last turn. Man, the Scarab is really intent on being everybody's problem. Still, the Beanstalker can just kinda... probably be cadavered. I don't have time for that shit. And, can Dratini get over here to hit this guy? That's a problem. Actually, if I just let him hit Mew, does it anything matter, really? Mew can even protect itself. In which case, no one else would be in risk. And, let's just move and... should I reset again just to be sure? I guess if I have Kadabra move this Spring Seed, then I can then Dratini would have room to go kill this guy. Which is extremely silly, but on the other hand, why not? Anyway, that was easier than I expected. Those Spring Seeds really just didn't care about buildings today. There we go. Mega Forest, kill lots of enemies, and defend you. That's a good one, but... Alright, so we got Slam. Wow, I still can't upgrade Slam? That's some shit. Cast a Tornado. Oh wow, that Wind Mastery looks cool. So you damage a target, but it can go through obstacles? Is that how it be? Okay, so... that's a little weird, but it is a potential multi-problem solver. And... note at least it works in melee, although that's risky, clearly. Kadabra whips ass. Ooh, wow. Is the flinging as far as possible with this optional, or just always happen? Anyway, lots of cool upgrades. Probably not enough cores in the long run. This... oh boy. This... tricky bit. Let's, yeah, whatever. Fuck it. All in. Wow, the 2 Alpha Puffers on the first turn is spooky. The Beanstalkers push what they hit or just push themselves into what they... Alright, could flip... Actually, I could flip the Beanstalker, which would get the... Confusion flips, right? Then it would hit this egg sac. This puffer can be ignored. This one needs to be... Actually, hypothetically, Twister would, yeah, get that guy and get the egg sac. Doesn't really help with the Beanstalker, but okay, that would be convenient. That would, of course, it would then be taking the hit from the, this mushroom. Now, let me see. Flipping the camper amuses me, but... I guess, let's see, if I twister this, that gets the egg and solves that. If Kadabra shifts the Beanstalk down and you... Chopper should take the last point of damage before it can attack anything. And would also be comical. Of course, that would still leave Dragonair taking a hit, since there's no good place to go for here. Oh wait, and Dragonair would be in the way of Beanstalker hitting the Chomper, because can't reach anything. So that's a problem. Maybe let's think about how else I can do things. So if I do that, then the Beanstalker will hit Dragonair. Not ideal. Not really. Okay. Now, I can... Well, theoretically plenty of ways to move the Chomper. Just... I guess I could, have Dragonair do that thing. Could just have Mew shield the building and, Kadabra... What, flip the Chomper? I mean, it'd work. Feels inelegant. But... hate having that guy there. But I'm gonna hate anything the Alpha Puffers do, so... Honestly, I guess if Mew shielded that building, then that Puffer would clear that egg for me. Okay, just stop, focus, think about problems. There's two problems. Can I get someone else out of the way? Okay, fundamentally, there's three problems. Let's just focus on solving one problems. Probably the simplest way to do that isn't too much fucking around is Kadabra flips the Beanstalker, hitting this. Mew tags this thing for damage, and Dragonair can just shift this asshole over. This is not going to reduce the number of Vec enough for my taste, but it's something. Can I... Problem is, if only moving the chopper down would actually stop it. But it just... I want to go a little further. Yeah. Wait, is it building immune? Shit, that's actually better. Except then it'd be hitting Kadabra, so no. It's good to know that. Let's get over here and side with this clown. Well, at least it's sort of progress. At least one of the mushrooms has lower health now. Oh hey, nice of him. Well, fuck that guy. Okay. That's really convenient, actually. Sort of. Oh boy, this guy probably needs flipping. This guy can go straight. Okay, so this mushroom is a non-issue. This chomper is a real pal, and I will thank... Ooh, shit, this guy's gonna hit the time pod if I don't stop him. So how do I... What can I do here? I guess I could have Mew go over here, eat the hit from the Beanstalker, because it won't be pushed, and just kill that guy. Kadabra can flip that one, and Dragonair... Oh boy. Okay, Dragonair moves further down, twisters that Chomper to hit the egg. I mean, it's not the dumbest thing I've ever done. I think that works, doesn't it? Convenient how things lined up, but you know. One cannot always afford to look at... Hard to question... Overly much question good fortune in this game. Oh, and the Beanstalker is going to actually die, which is honestly hilarious. Oh, wait, if I... Instead of the... I could just twister the guy into the water. That might be better since I don't see any spawns this turn. Gets him out of the way. But it's ultimately better. Honestly, I had sort of forgotten that you can just stand in a Beanstalker's way and they won't do shit. Okay, this guy can eat a dick. Only the order of operations went the other way. I suppose Kadabra could just move... Well, no. They both need stopping. These two could just kill those two and then, Could just do that. No, wait! That's better! That's much better! Oh, that would... Wow. You know, one of those times when I wish I could feel clever, but the game basically just handed me the answer, so... It's like, you know, I'm... No, right, you can't do that. Kadabra can. So that worked out pretty well for a theoretically high threat level. And there we go, I guess. Get their second evolutions, but that's probably okay. This crew is doing fine by me. Oh hey, that's probably enough for a decent upgrade. Now, who wins the prize? This could be... Actually, Wind Mastery might be my best move here. As much as I would have liked more damage, at least I'm, you know, being able to do 2 damage with Kadabra helps. Having so many more options is the helpful thing. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be ready to take on a... Focus the damage on the center tile? Does that mean it does more if I do that? That way, or... Oh yeah, it'll 2 damage if I... Oh man, that was the correct pick. I'm almost certain of it. Almost. Alright, windstorms, tricky business, but... They tend to do more good than harm as long as I don't forget and do something real stupid. And vote. Let's see what happens. Well, nice predictor, I guess. Okay, so Mushroom is actually not going to be affected. This one is just going to end up here and do shit. Counter will still be a threat, sorry to say. Now, how do I make use of this? Never funny. And, I don't even give a fuck. But I should actually shield this building. There is no reason not to be doing that. Welcome to the team, Alpha Springseed. Okay, that Beanstalker will accomplish nothing. The Chomper, as before, is the issue. Yeah, I don't even care what the Beanstalker does at this point. I guess the Chomper is going to end up in the smoke, but, you know. It would be irresponsible not to fuck these guys up. And I am nothing if not irresponsible. I know I didn't need that, but... So the Beanstalker is going to be low on options this next turn, which... Oh, well, that worked out. Let us all be grateful for the smoke. Yeah, I'm flipping that chili. I mean, I know he's gonna be whatever, but... Yeah, I'm pretty unconcerned about the Beanstalker. But Puffers can fuck off. Oh shit, Mew's gonna... Oh, he's plenty of health, it'll be fine. Should be more thoughtful about these, but... Okay. Yeah, sure. Have fun up there. Alright, so... Springseed, as usual, totally incompetent. Oh, they're both at 17. Kind of perfect. One of them can have this, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I guess he's the lucky winner today. Chomper I don't really care about, but, you know. Let us assume we can... Or should I have Mew... Nah, I'm better off having Mew shield something. Wait, how many Vac am I gonna have next turn? I probably should avoid having too many Vac next turn. Alright. Beanstalker is going to wind itself into a non-issue. Also a non-issue. That one's an actual problem. I suppose. Yeah, this one doesn't matter. Beanstalker simply doesn't matter. This one is a non-issue, but I'm inclined to have Cadet shift this one up, so there'll be a bit XP going around, and yeah, I don't see Mew accomplishing anything useful this turn. I suppose I can protect this building to feel like I'm doing something, even though I'm not really. Okay, Kinesis kind of rules. Just a shove of any way you wish is low-key a really useful ability. Even stuff like Artillery Mech has to sometimes get tricky with the angles. Now, let's see if I can, well, we'll see. Suppose I should be glad there weren't any infusers. Oh hey, if I flip that guy, he'll be on fire. Or wait, it's raining, so he won't be on fire. And, yeah, he won't do enough damage to do that, although it would be convenient. So, I flip the Alpha Chomper, or the Sunflower. Oh, I was thinking Chomper, but it's a Sunflower. In this context, it only slightly matters, but... Sadly, now... So, I flip him. I could shove this Chomper onto that, but then I need to... deal with this one. Could just protect the building, I guess. Oh yeah, I could have Mew shield the building. Kadabra flips this clown. And then, shoves this one onto the spawn, which will kill this guy after he takes out the shield. Seems like a play. Real shame about that fire, but... I just wanted to, you know, have some time to take out the boss before things get hectic. Oh, hey. That's convenient, actually. So, I could hilariously just shove the Chomper over here and let him eat it, but... Problem is, then the sunflower leader isn't taking enough damage. And there's... I'm kind of inclined to have Mew shield this building and just have the others dogpile the boss. That would leave me 4 Vec next turn, but... Okay, wait, what alternative could just move him over here, have Mew, I don't know, something that... Do I have any way to damage the boss that doesn't flip him? I'm not sure I... Well, Mew, but I would like to have Mew shield something is the thing. I'm probably overthinking this. Let's just kill this asshole. I do not wish to engage with this bullshit. Okay, those two can just have fun, I guess. It's a shame. I think the chili will be killed because I... Oh, hey, is this guy really the only one who wants a piece of anything? Yeah, I guess I could just... Okay, Mew moves, probably kills the puffer because fuck puffers. The other two can just do their thing. Or... I could have... Yeah, chili's not going to survive, so I could have... Let's see. Dragonair shoves the Chomper over here. Mew kills the Puffer. Kadabra moves the Alpha Chomper onto the spawn. That's not the dumbest thing I've ever... Already made that joke, sorry. I like mushrooms, but not in my combat. Man, I haven't had a good mushroom sauce in a while. Alright, shame the Beanstalker couldn't go a little earlier. That would be real convenient. But anyway. If... Yeah, I can just kill this lot. And, whatever. He doesn't matter. Joy. Doesn't really matter which I pick, does it? So I've got 3. Oh, right. I shouldn't even be looking at those. Can't accomplish anything with them. Alright, what are my options? I should test them a bit. Free action shield would actually be shit hot, but I need to see how Flame works. Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for part 3.